Eric Brown. Does your attitude add up? Does your attitude add up? Eric Brown.
I've always had a positive attitude about the things adding up. And like many of you, I have found a certain mystery with the numbers. For example, when we add 1 plus 1, naturally we get 2, right? Well, not exactly, because sometimes in nature, when you carry the 9 months, out pops 3. Mr. Conference Chair, Mr. Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters and dignitaries and cape wearers I see around here, as well as, most importantly, our esteemed guests, welcome, welcome. I've always had a certain curiosity, like many of you, with the numbers, as they seem to be the very fabric and stitch of our universe. Not too long ago, I was reading something that my wife gave to me, where it took the Roman alphabet and paired it with the Arabic numerals in a rather simplistic way. And what it did is it gave you the value of a word in your life. So let's try a word, for example. How about supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Okay, maybe that word's a little too complicated. We'll try one a little bit easier. How about job? J-O-B. Everybody here has either had a job, is currently in a job, or perhaps someday may be in a job. So let's see what the value job has in our life. J is worth 10, O is worth 15, and B is worth 2. So when we add 10 plus 15 plus 2, we get 27. I see that man's nodding, so I must be correct. So a job has 27% importance out of 100% importance in our life. Make sense? Easy? I see some heads nodding, so I must be right. Now, what happens to our job if we add a positive attitude to our job? Why, of course, we get a career. So what is a career worth in our life? C is worth 3, A is worth 1, R is worth 18, E is worth 5, E is worth 5, and R is worth 18. Add career up, and we get 50 out of 100% importance in our life. So we can see that having a positive attitude about your job, making yourself more successful, and loving what you do is by far more important than just having a job. Make sense? Yes. But speaking of love, having a career isn't everything. So let's see what value love has in our life. L is worth 12, O is worth 15, V is worth 22, and E is worth 5. Adding love up, we get 54% importance in our life versus a career. So proof that love is more important in your life than your career. So treat those who you love and who love you better. Now, what happens to love when we add a positive attitude to our love? Why, of course, we get romance, ooh la la. And indeed, romance adds up to 69% importance out of 100% importance in our life. I see some people get innuendo. And you may be thinking, yes, love and romance is important in my life. And you may be thinking that romance is fun. But still, what about paying my bills? What about my need for money? True, money does pay the bills at a 72% importance in our life. And some cynics may say that money can buy love and pay for the romance. But we all know that money isn't everything. There are more important things in our life, such as passion. Passion is worth 93% importance in your life. I can already see people smiling. I can see them getting passionate already. I can feel it in this room. But still, what is that perfect 100 out of 100% for our lives? It's not something that I can give to you. It's something that you can only give to yourself. It's something that only you can do for yourself. And that, my friends, is having a positive attitude. A is 1, T is 20, T is 20, I is 9, T is 20, U is 21, D is 4, and E is 5. Adding up to that perfect 100 out of 100% positive attitude for your life. Who here has a positive attitude? I know I have a positive attitude. Let me hear you. Positive attitude. I've got a positive attitude. I've got a positive attitude. I've got a positive attitude. Let me hear you guys. I've got a positive attitude. She's got a positive attitude. Harry's got a positive attitude. We all have positive attitudes, and I'm very passionate about our positive attitudes, and I think you're wonderful. Where is Mr. Toastmaster? He disappeared. There he is. Thank you.